We're here at Downhill Southeast, round number 1 at Massanutten Resort here in Central Virginia in the heart of the Blue Ridge. We've got some great racing on tap today, and our pro course is just over a mile long with 1,000 feet of vertical drop. The racetrack for today is the All or Nothing course here at Massanutten. We're using the top half of the original 1997 World Cup track, and then it splits off to a brand new course. It's been used for a couple years, and most of the dirt is gone. It's mainly rock. There's one rock garden at the top, and then there's another rock garden for the entire rest of the course. We've got some of the fastest racers in the United States here to tackle the track at Massanutten, so let's see what goes down. This is Downhill Southeast, round number 1 at Massanutten Resort, presented by Terrapin. So here we are for our pro women's race. Maisie Hayden is currently on the hot seat riding for Defiant Racing with a 3:46.45. That is our top time. And here are our last 3 riders. Rachel Pageau out of Brevard, North Carolina. She's riding for the Commencal USA team this year, out of the start gate. Shell had an off-season of rehabilitation. She's back on the downhill bike and tackling this extremely rough top section here at Massanutten. Coming up to split number 1 for Shell, and she's 1.7 seconds back on Maisie Hayden. That is doable on this track. Oh, and now she's up. 2.6 up at split 2. So Shell coming into this final rock garden. Carrying nice speed here. She's 2.6 up, so she really just needs to be smooth here to cross the line green. And here comes Rachel Pageau, sends it deep, and she's going to cross the line green. Going into the hot seat with a 3:30.81. Now it's Caroline Washam, seated second yesterday, riding for Liv Schramm, Troy Lee Designs in Industry 9. Washam's had a few races here at Massanutten, but never on this track. Oh, and that was a hard hit there in the top rocks. Keeping it smooth, half a second back at split 1. And losing just a bit more time, 0.93 back at split 2. Very much in touch with a lot of physical track left to go at the bottom. Oh, Washam with a big double there, getting set up for this final rock section. Staying high, looking smooth, but definitely needs to make up some time here if she wants to take over that top time from Shell Pageau, and it's not going to be enough. 3 seconds back, so a 3:33 for Washam with one rider left to go. And it's Frida Ronning. She is our top-seeded rider out of Oliver Springs, Tennessee, riding for Commencal USA. She was a 3:20 in seeding, so if she can do that again, she'll have a great run. And Ronning with the big double there off the top. You see she was on that right line right there, able to double again, carrying nice speed. This is going to be a green split. And it's 3.39. That is huge for Ronning. Tight line right there as well in that loose corner. Yes, good speed down here, trying to conserve any energy she has for this final rock section. A little offline, but she's got plenty of time to play with right here. So here is Ronning on the pedals, and she will go green by 11 seconds. What a run by Frida Ronning, 3:19.81 for the win.
How was the race, Rachel?
It was really fun, but so hard. Like the whole time you have to be like eyes wide open, death gripping, or I mean touching your brake also sometimes, but mostly like just holding on so hard and being like, all right, just one more rock, oh, one more rock, oh, 2 more rock, oh, 10,000 million more rocks. And at some point you hit that jump and you're like, holy moly, this is a booter. And then you're done. And you're stoked, then you go sit down.
How was your race, Frida?
It was good.
So there you have it, folks. Your results for pro women. Caroline Washam in third, Rachel Pageau in second, and Frida Ronning picking up where she left off last year with the first place at round number 1. She was the 2020 overall series champion. We've got 3 more rounds to go for some great racing in our pro women's field. All right, we're getting ready for our top 10 pro men dropping in at round number 1 at Downhill Southeast here at Massanutten Resort. TJ Henson is on the hot seat. 255.29 for the rider out of Collinsville, Illinois, routing for Tilted Earth and Bike Factory. Henson had a huge loop out on the finish line jump, but don't think it really affected his time. He was up though, and thankfully we had a chair for him. It was the hot seat, so let's see what goes down. Here are our top 10 pro men. Matt Driscoll, riding for Pro Builds Racing out of Bow, New Hampshire. Out of the start gate here at the top of Massanutten. And we're going to see a lot of these riders doing just that gap right there over the tombstone, and a huge square edge hit. It's taken its toll on plenty of rims this weekend. 0.05 up on split 1. Oh, and now a half second back at split 2. So Driscoll, he's doing it for Pro Builds Racing. He's on the left line right there in this final rock garden. That's interesting. And he's got to make up a half second here if he wants to go into the hot seat. And then, oh, no, 5 seconds back. Wow, oh, that looked like a low front tire right there. So Zach Gareis then, out of Mars, Pennsylvania, seated with a 253.9 into 9th. And that was yesterday. Gareis with a little bit of a tire tap there over the tombstone. He's looking good up top. 0.4 back. That's easily doable, and a really nice outside. That is a slippery section. Digging into some of the dust. There hasn't been rain in what seems like weeks here. It's incredibly dry in Massanutten. Gareis up on the right line right there. Different line than Driscoll. Looking a bit faster with a huge G out there from Gareis. So let's see what he's got. A little bit of steez over the, oh my goodness, 6.17. That's huge from Gareis. Actually a little slower than his seating time though. So Steve Estabrook, South Burlington, Vermont rider. He's doing it for Defiant Racing. Charging hard out of the gate here. Oh my God, no. Oh, Estabrook was wild right there and looked like a flat rear. So we're gonna go to his teammate, Titus Nicholson for Defiant Racing on that GT. Nicholson ended up 7th in seating, was in touch with the top 5, so we'll see if he can battle for a podium today. Oh yeah, slicing right through that rock section. Nice double. That's a heinous hole that they're jumping over. Oh, so 0.6 up then. Nicholson, oh wow. Right over that rock. You see it's so slippery with the dust, and Nicholson,
whoa,
no.
Yeah, good save.
Almost threw it away right there. He's back on. A little bit of a flat section though. Hard to get back up to pace. Let's see what he's got here.
Yeah, Titus.
Gareis just put down a great run. Oh, and Nicholson goes inside. He's been doing his push-ups. That's a heck of a G out. And it's 4.45 in the green for Nicholson. 2:49. 2 seconds faster than his seating time. So Nicholson's going to take over the hot seat as Isak Leivsson is in the start hut. Leivsson doing it on the homemade prototype bike. Not sure what version this is. But he threw down, had a broken chain in seating, still ended up 6th. Not sure if it matters though. Pedaling real fast is not his style. 0.44 on the first split and 6.89 on the second split. That is huge. Leivsson on a heater right here. Oh, this long wheelbase just gonna eat these rocks for breakfast. Oh, I don't think Nicholson's time's going to stand a chance right here. And he is throwing some pedals to the line. That's race day for you with Isak Leivsson, 11.2. Just ridiculous. 2:38. That is on par with our second fastest time in seating yesterday. Wow. So Walker Shaw. Shaw was 500ths faster than Leivsson yesterday. Shaw, another big man on the bike, super long wheelbase on the 29er, definitely going to be a good choice for this track. Oh, and another wheel tap on that tombstone rock. That is just ridiculous. These guys just don't even care what they run over. Oh, and he's up. 0.6 up on Leivsson on the top split. And back now at split number 2. So lots of tech sections in between 1 and 2.
Push it, push it,
Oh,
push it.
oh, dogging the foot right there. That looks like a deep turn. So dry and dusty. So that's going to be a tall order for Shaw to pull back that time here on Leivsson. Leivsson was pinned on this bottom section. So he needs to bring back almost 2 seconds. No, he's lost more time. 3.76 out with a 2:42 for Walker Shaw. So actually took 5 seconds off his seating time. Folks are definitely throwing down today. Speaking of throwing down, Chris Grice for Specialized Gravity slotted into 4th place, just 3 seconds back on Luca Shaw yesterday in seating. Oh, wow. Perfect over the tombstone. That bike was absolutely silent. Grice Crispy, he's floating right now. 1.3 up. No, but now he's back. 0.73 back.
Yeah,
So
Chris.
Leivsson must have really charged hard there in the middle section, but Grice is keeping it tidy. Carrying great speed here on the high line as well. Look at the pace of him. So Grice trying to pull back a bit of time if he wants to overtake Leivsson. Oh, sends it straight to flat. It's not enough though. 1.68 back for Grice. So he's going to sit in 2nd right now. With 3 riders left to go. Our big dogs in the gate. Luca Shaw for the Santa Cruz Syndicate, making his return after a gnarly wreck at Windrock, one of the craziest crashes I've ever witnessed in person. He's back on the bike this weekend. So great to see him back, and it was obviously up to pace, just 2 seconds off Mulally and seating on a huge pre-hop right there into the tombstone section. So Shaw clean through there. Split 1 will tell us, oh no, lost a foot there. He's 3/10 back. 3/10 back offline. He might have hit some big square edges right there too.
Come on,
Oh,
Luca.
and he did. Shaw is victim to a square edge hit at Massanutten. That's a flat rear tire. That's all she wrote this weekend for Luca Shaw. So great to see him back out mixing it up, back at the sharp end of the field. Really looking forward to seeing him out at the rest of the series this year as Shaw pulls over wisely. Not his day today. But it's looking more and more like it's going to be Isak Leivsson's day. Leivsson's still in the hot seat with 2 riders left to go, so that's a guaranteed podium as Neko Mulally toes the line for intense factory racing. He's got the national championship sleeve on his left arm. And here he comes into this first section. What's the line going to be? On that pre-hop as well. A little tap on the tombstone. Looks like he gets through that section with all the air in his tires. It's more than some can say, and he's up. 2.1 up, and that's only a 30-second split on
Go,
rails
Neko!
right there.
Push it, push it,
On
push
split
it.
2 as well. So Mulally on a heater right now. He's trying to put as much pace on track as he can. Dakotah Norton had a heater in seating yesterday. And Mulally looks like he's going to take some time off of that 2:38 from his seating run yesterday. So here he is. What is the time going to be? Mulally, just soaks up that hit, and it's 2.4 in the green. That is a 2:36.1, over 2 seconds taken off that seating time from yesterday. So Mulally has thrown down, and he's in the hot seat right now. Dakotah Norton was a 2:33 yesterday. It looks like times are a little faster today. So it'll be interesting to see what Dak can do. So many rocks to catch you out though. So here he is, riding for the YT Mob this year. Had a great result at the Tennessee National earlier this year. Was super close to the win right there, so I know he's hungry for the top step. And there is Norton Doubles in over there. I didn't hear anything heinous with those wheels. Oh my God! Norton just lost the front end, and he's 5/100ths back. So right there in touch with Mulally. Oh, and now he's 3/10 up. Nice and tidy around the outside right there. Oh, and sets up beautifully for the right-hander. So this is going to be close, folks. Only 3/10 up at that second split. Flying through these bottom rocks as you saw Shaw on the side of the track right there. So what's it going to be? Norton is on the gas. Oh, a little pre-manual across that. It's 3.14 to the green. Dak Norton is going to take the win this afternoon. Basically on par with his seating time, but good enough for a couple seconds up on Mulally. Wow. That was a loose run from Norton. There were some moments in there, but he held it together. So there is your top 3 pro men. Isak Leivsson, Neko Mulally in second for Intense Factory Racing, and Dakotah Norton for the YT Mob, taking the win at round number 1 of the 2021 Downhill Southeast Series, presented by Terrapin.
How was the race, Dakotah?
Yeah, man, good to come up here, new track. It was really rough this weekend, so good to get my tires on something much different than what I normally ride. We had really good competition. Neko and Luca are super fast, so is Chris, and all the boys that showed up. It was a deep field, so it's good to get a race in and get a good result. I'm super happy about that, and yeah, just get back into the flow of things for the season.
How was the race, Neko?
Pretty good. I had a really good top section. It's kind of super flat and chunky up there, and I carried awesome momentum. So my first half was really good. Towards the bottom, I kind of lost a little bit of momentum. Those sections were really tough. A lot of loose, soft, powdery turns with like chunky stuff in them. So really awkward, but difficult. Separate people, and I probably just didn't hit him as good as I should have. But yeah, it was tough. I saw Luca with the flat on the way down, and I kind of thought to myself, like, don't let that distract you, keep pushing, and try to yeah, just keep the pressure on and hope that I could get pretty close to Dakotah. He's been riding awesome this year and last year, but we've got a legit field, and it's good to be in the mix and good to be putting up times with these boys, especially preseason. We're all going to go over to the World Cup soon, so we're going to be good prep.
How's your race run?
Pretty good. Tough. Super hard to know if you're going good because it feels like it's going really slow. That's how it is. Yeah, no, it was pretty good. I pushed hard, like I chain cage stayed on so I could pedal and got some time there.
Wow, what an incredible race to kick off our 2021 Downhill Southeast Series presented by Terrapin here at Massanutten Resort. We'd like to thank our host, Massanutten Resort, for such an incredible race weekend, our volunteers for helping with the race, our medical staff, also our video volunteers. Man, you guys just helped us make this happen. And we want to thank you for watching. What an incredible race to kick off our season, and we've got 3 more races to go. We'll be in Snowshoe, West Virginia, June 12th and 13th. Be at Windrock Bike Park, July 24th and 25th. And our series finale will be in the high country of North Carolina at Sugar Mountain Resort, July 31st through August 1st. We can't wait to see you guys out at the races. Thank you so much from the Downhill Southeast team. I'm Trill Will. We'll see you at the races. Peace.